Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at small forward. And for Miami, they've got Norman Powell. Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. And we're late in the season. And, Coach, both of these teams battling for playoff position. So, does that change your approach at this stage?
Well, no doubt. Obviously, you want to win the game, but you've got to consider your overall postseason situation. Potential matchups, injuries, etc. You might need this win, but if not, then you need to consider just how much to push.
5 to shoot. From deep, SGA hits the three-point bomb.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Mitchell finds Hero. And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer. And Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
First one falls for him.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And Hero drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Powell. Adebayo with the screen on Williams. Powell kicks to Hero. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drills the three-pointer.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to Denver. Holmgren outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Will it go? And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, Hero. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Here's SGA. Yes, that goes in. SGA's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about the determination from Shai? Didn't let the physical defense stop him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yes, such a good jump shooter. Powell gets great lift and has perfect form.
SGA passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Hero. Pass to Holmgren for three. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And it's in there.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. All right, now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Miami. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
Well, right now for Miami, they find themselves in a difficult position, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, trying to answer their critics. Winning here at the end would go a long way towards that.
Now, here's Adebayo. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
The Thunder leading by 3. Hartenstein inside. He's against Wiggins. No one covering.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Hero. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Mitchell. So it's the Thunder now. 6-point game. Williams against Jaquez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Wiggins against Holmgren. Wiggins passes to Hero. And here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Jaquez outside. Back to Hero. On the wing, Wiggins. Holmgren with the steal. Dort against Powell. Dort kicks to Williams. Holmgren looking around. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Powell with it. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Hero finds Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Miami needs to get a shot off. Can they get it? The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Just tremendous defense right there, applying the pressure.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Heat making a switch here. Larson's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And here's Adebayo. Nothing on the board. Outside, Hero. Back to Jaquez. Miami no good on that time either.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now Hero. Pass to Wiggins. To the inside. Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
Shot from 12. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Adebayo against Williams. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Here's SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Hero passes to Jaquez. Over to the left wing. Adebayo kicks to Hero. And the 3 off target.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace misses. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hero. And another basket for Miami.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Heat. Khalil Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Powell comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Shaka Jonas in for Hero. The Thunder also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. And so here is Oklahoma City. They're leading by 8. Outside Williams. Floats it up for Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Shaka Jonas. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Wizards game. The shot by Powell, no good. And Holmgren has the ball here for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Wallace. Still scoreless. Mitchell passes to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jonas. Jaquez outside. They get the rebound. And he dunks it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Mitchell outside. Inside. Wallace finds Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Thunder up 11. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren is out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Jalen Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. Here's Jonas. Scoreless thus far. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Now Ware. Powell outside. Jaquez the pass to Powell. Over Joe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
That's tipped. Pass to Jaquez. Now here's Powell. Over Joe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Williams kicks to Mitchell. And here is Holmgren. He's defended by Ware. 5 on the clock. Back to Wallace. From deep three-point land. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Jonas. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Joe. The 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Ware. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And here is Wallace after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jaquez finds Mitchell. Back to Jaquez. Holmgren comes with the double team. Here's Larson. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Wallace. With the drive and the dunk by Wallace.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Mitchell. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Ware from downtown. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Wallace looking for an opening. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat trail by 8. Ware dishes to Mitchell. Here's Powell. Covered by Joe. Pass to Larson. Fires for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
We can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Mitchell outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Powell. Over Joe, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The Thunder leading by 5. Now here's Wiggins. Jaquez defending. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Powell feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. Thunder with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They set the pick. It's up a 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ware's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 7. Mitchell with it. Outside, Hero. Now, Fontecchio. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero passes to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, Adebayo is a challenging guy to guard, especially when he gets the ball in the paint.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's SGA. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Now, Fontecchio. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. To the paint. Now Adebayo. Mitchell left side. Here's Ware. He's defended by Hartenstein. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Adebayo.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. SGA with the ball. Covered by Mitchell. 7-foot shot. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Now, here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Fontecchio passes to Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Right side, Williams. Count that bucket. Holmgren's got 7.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, SGA. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo, high post. Hero trying to get open. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Adebayo.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now, here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game. Dort misses. Here's Ware. Pass to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mitchell missing. The Thunder leading by 7. Holmgren with it. Picked up by Hero. Dort with the ball. Working on Fontecchio. Williams for 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Hero kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on SGA. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Williams looking over the floor. Outside, Dort. Here's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hero with it. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Thunder, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Thunder.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Nealovich. If you can't beat him, you join him.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 11. They've got Adebayo. Powell is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Hero in at the two guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. Thunder shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Mitchell against SGA. Mitchell with the steal. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Kevin, back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Powell outside. And they call an illegal screen here. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Chet Holmgren.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a three. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 12 in the game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Hero with it. Defended by Dort. Adebayo with a screen on Dort. Hero no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. SGA against Mitchell. SGA passes to Dort. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. SGA's got 20.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Powell dishes to Mitchell. Floats it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. Outside, SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. And slam dunk by SGA.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, Hero. 6 points for him. And it falls over the rim and in. Hero's got 8 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Holmgren. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Outside, Hero. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Now, Hero. Not a lot of room. Here's Adebayo.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And he makes the first.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
And he makes both free throws. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Back to Hero. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Holmgren outside. Dort wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. SGA's shot is good.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
SGA against Mitchell. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Mitchell. Now Hero. He's got 14. Clock at 6. The tray. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hero. Now Wiggins. Over in the corner, Jaquez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 27 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. SGA against Hero. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Now here's SGA. 4 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes. That's 28 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Hero, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams inside, covered by Wiggins. Williams passes to SGA. Wallace outside, beyond the arc. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. The Heat trail by 18. Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Wallace against Powell. There's the triple. And again, it's the Heat missing. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Holmgren outside. From deep. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero. 24 points for Bam Adebayo.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Holmgren in the post. He's against Wiggins, and he makes that one.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Powell. And here is Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from downtown. Hero's got 17.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Williams dishes to Williams. Outside Williams. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 15. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Screen by Wiggins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from three. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Yaka Jonas is checked in for Hero. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Yaka Jonas. Oh, good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wallace outside. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Wallace has got 6 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Taken away by Williams. Wallace outside. Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer no good. The Heat trail by 17. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Yaka Jonas. Covered by Mitchell. Shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Wallace finds Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but there's got to be a real sense of urgency.
GA, he's begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to just kick it up a notch.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Isaiah Joe. Wiggins is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Now, here's Mitchell. Jaquez outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Holmgren. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 26.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Lets the three fly. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Larson. Back to Jaquez. It's good from long range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Basket, good. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Joe. To the middle. Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Wiggins passes to Joe. Here's Wallace. Knocks down the three ball. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Here's Larson. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer gets the three-pointer to fall.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wallace. Shoots over Jaquez. Wallace misses. The Heat trail by 15. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Misses the three. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. Here's Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Larson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. SGA is checked in for Mitchell. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Holmgren. Right side, SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Basket counts.
And the D has no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Williams, he's checked in for Wallace.
One shot.
And Mitchell, no good on that one. Ware, good.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. Joe in the corner, 6 to shoot. Here's SGA. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Powell, he's checked in for Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Isaiah Joe. The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Mitchell against Mitchell. Mitchell's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Ware. Mitchell outside. Here's the lob to the hoop. Holmgren with the steal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for the Heat. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Here's Hero. It's Powell on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Caruso. Cans the 12-footer.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Hero. To halt the run. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
There's Williams with the three. Norman Powell with the rebound. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Wiggins. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Smart right there by the vet. Good to see Powell share the wealth like this.
SGA surveying the defense. Now here's Holmgren. He's defended by Ware. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Now Powell. SGA defending. Count that one.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Here's Mitchell. After the made shot from Norman Powell. Oklahoma City moving it around. that shot wide open. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35 in the game.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
That free throw good from SGA. And some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Khalil Ware. And it's Mitchell in for Fontecchio. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Good on both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Here's Powell. Down low, Adebayo. That one drops for him. Adebayo's got 28 points for the game.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach. Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. 17-point game. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Offline with his 3. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. The rebound by Tyler Hero.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Powell got the 8-footer.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside SGA. Jumper is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hero. Trained from outside.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Mitchell against SGA. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Mitchell outside. The 3 is off. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Williams outside. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hartenstein. Got it to go off the glass.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
McCain. That does not go. The Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Adebayo. Down it goes for 3. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Smith against McCain. Outside, Caruso. Does not go in. Ware with it. Smith scanning the floor. And stolen by Williams. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.